We are live! As you come in, if you can kindly hit the like button. Let me tweet this out. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a day. Or shall I say, oh, what a difference a day makes. Coming off a Gamescom, which today was, I ain't gonna front, it was a very, very boring day for it. And, let's just hope that Gamescom be better tomorrow. As you get in, you can please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're going to talk about the Lakers shipping out Taylor Horton Tucker. We're going to talk about the PlayStation having a price increase. It does not affect us Americans, the greatest country in the world. We're also going to talk about that lame ass Gamescom that came today. Oh my God, that was bad. I think I tapped out like after the first 38 minutes. We went live with Next Gen. I was in there and Jesus, they gotta do something to get your attention, man. That thing was awful. I mean, bad enough these games are pushed back, and you get people talking about the games, and man, I don't know, man. Maybe it's something for everybody. I don't know what that's all about. All I know is that I was not pleased with the show, but I tell you what, I am pleased. I am pleased that the Lakers were able to get rid of that horrible, horrible Taylor Horton Tucker. Jesus, man, that guy is my God. He's a young guy. They paid him. They might have paid him too early. He didn't get better. And that's what it comes down to. He didn't get better, and you know how LeBron roll. If you're not if you're not doing the job for LeBron, and he don't feel as though that you helping him out, LeBron gonna get you up out of there. That's just what LeBron does. I mean, I get it. Most cases, you don't want to trade a 21-year-old or a 22-year-old for a 33-year-old player. But man, you had no choice. You had no choice. You had no choice because Horton Tucker for a guy at his age and his skill set, he can't shoot the three. His defense is suspect. So you gotta get up off of him. In this league, in the NBA, especially for wing guys, if you can't defend or shoot the three, you're useless. Gone are the days of just the plain old defensive specialist. Gone are the days of the guy that can just play defense. You got to be able to shoot if you're on the floor now. Hell, they got centers shooting threes nowadays. So you got to be able to shoot. You got to be able to play defense when you're one of these wing guys. And Horton Tucker, he just wasn't getting the job done. Oh, man, hey, listen. Shout out to Titus who came through. Listen, we didn't say anything, or rather, I didn't say anything about Russell Westbrook yet. Now, I think in order for Westbrook to be successful on the Lakers, you got to give him the ball. You can't have LeBron hogging the ball like he normally does. The problem with the Lakers is they have two facilitators on the floor at one time with LeBron James and Russell Westbrook. You can't do anything with LeBron. Hell, you're paying the guy $50 million a year. You're paying Russ $47 million a year. I mean, you're caught up in a bind. It's not really much you can do. It's just, you just got to pray that light-skinned brother, Anthony Davis, he comes through and he does what you hope he can do. You just hope Anthony Davis can stay healthy. As of right now, the way the Lakers are constructed, I don't think we're going to win the championship. I mean, that's what it's all about. When you're in that purple and gold, it's about winning them things. And we're not built to win a championship right now. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I mean, we got a lot we need to improve. And Titus, I'm sorry, it starts with getting rid of Russ. I mean, $47 million, you can get a couple role players for that. It's just that, I mean, listen. Anybody that knows me in Discord knows I'm all for trading LeBron James. I'm all for that. I be telling y'all that all the time. I'm like, yo, let's get rid of LeBron. Like, let's get rid of his ass. If they take LeBron, straight up for Kevin Durant, I'd do that trade 9 times out of 10. I mean, hell, that's what this league has come down to. Man, my man, Merk come through all the time. Every show that I've had, Merk's been there. Oh man. Yeah, buddy. Listen, it's a sad time to be a Laker fan. I mean, what? I shouldn't say that because I've been a Laker fan since 1981. So I can't say it's a sad time. I mean, look, you can't win all the time. Hell, I just try. So it is. Well, look at Titus ready to boot people and stuff. I got 2 mods fighting each other. Oh man, this is crazy. So bottom line is, I think LA needs to. Oh boy, my God, we're in trouble. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. We're in trouble. I don't like the moves we made. But I am glad that we were finally able to move off of Horton Tucker. He's one of the guys that, to me, he was, he was holding us back a little bit. So, whatever. I can't do anything about it. So, that being said, Westbrook is going to have to play his A game. Anthony Davis is going to have to play his A game. And, that's just what we're going to need to do. There's no, that whole Kyrie coming to the Lakers, that's just dead, bro. Ain't no way. Kyrie is not going to be playing. Kevin Durant is not going to be playing without Kyrie Irving. So the Lakers, they did it to us again. I feel like this is how it was with the Kawhi Leonard situation. Remember, Kawhi had us waiting at the altar, and at the umpteenth minute, this dude goes and gets Paul George sent to the Clippers, and then Kawhi and Paul George, they go sign with the Lakers, and then everybody thought that the Clippers was finally gonna win a chip. My ass, they gonna win a chip. That's why they're cursed. You don't do the Lakers dirty like that. You don't do the Lakers dirty like that. What's wrong with y'all doing the Lakers dirty like that? You're talking about the darlings of the NBA. Shitting on the Lakers. Y'all crazy. But anyway, look, they say rumors are that there are still moves that are going to be done on the Lakers. But, I don't know. I haven't seen them. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. All I know is that we got rid of a guy who didn't fit with us, that being Taylor Horton Tucker. He didn't fit. He's gone. He moved on. Blah, 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 blah. We're done. Now, this is kind of early, but let's get to this PlayStation topic, huh? And somebody just hurt the dog. I heard him scream upstairs. But anyway, so PlayStation is having a price increase in different regions of the world. But, most notably, not, and the Rick says not, in the United States. That's the funny thing. PlayStation is raising their prices in other regions of the world, but not in the good old US of A. I wonder why. Could it be that they didn't raise the prices in the United States because that's where they're competitive at? Really competitive in the United States. Everybody knows PlayStation dog walks the Xbox in Europe, Japan, all that. I mean, geez, it's a mismatch. It's like Teddy trying to fight me in Madden or some shit. It's that bad. There's no contest. So maybe they don't do it because if you look at the MPD, and remember now, the MPD keeps track of North America. So actually, Mexico and Canada would be included in that. However, the U.S. dollar, they would not raise that price. I'm wondering if they didn't do that because think about this as an American. For the people that are in the chat, if you're an American and you go into an American store and see American whores, and then you go to make a decision on buying a console, are you going to buy the Series X that's $499, or would you buy a PlayStation 5 that's $550? Now, keep in mind now, before you make your decision, you got to look a little deeper than that. You can get a PlayStation for $550. I'm just assuming that they had hijacked the price. And then you still got to pay $70 for the game. And possibly even more money if there's DLC, a season pass, or anything like that. Or you can buy an Xbox Series X, spend your $499, you get yourself Game Pass for $15 a month, and you're playing games without hurting your pocket in an already strained economy, inflation, recession, whatever the hell you want to call it. We down bad right now. So, that's something to think about. I'm shocked that they did it, but I don't think it's going to hurt PlayStation sales. I mean, look where they did it. The markets that they did that in, they're dominating the Xbox in those markets. So who cares? In Europe, I'm sorry. And shout out to the UK brothers that are still up, that might tune in or rewatch the show. You guys know that y'all not going to leave y'all PlayStation for Xbox. I mean, maybe when that Call of Duty's in Game Pass, but other than that, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all just going to stay there where it is. I mean, that's just what it is. It's just, you're not going to change over $50, 50 euros, 50 pounds. You're just not going to do it. Now, if it was $100 or 100 pounds, then yeah, probably, you might see some people change and go over to the box, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, that little $100, nah, bro, ain't going to work. So, yeah, I mean, it's shocking that they would raise the price in the middle of having a lawsuit brought against them. I mean, they bold as hell, boy. Listen, I always said, when Sony leaves the house, they have zero ucks to give. Like, they are straight killers. They're not the killers that they were last gen. Last gen, when they was making them commercials and saying, hey, this is how you trade your games and you let somebody borrow your games and all that stuff. That PlayStation's gone, man. These new PlayStation dudes that are there, man. Yes, Merc, 100%. $100 can make a difference. It did in the PS3 era. That $100. Think about this. $100 is a sweet spot for gamers. So before we go on and say how the PlayStation 4 just beat the living hell out of Xbox One, you guys remember the Xbox One was $100 more than the PlayStation 4. $100 more. Then they started to package it without the Kinect. But by the time they did that, bro, the war was over. It was done. The same situation that we're talking about now. The higher priced console never wins. You always lose when your console is higher priced than the other one. It is a fact. People $50 probably won't make a difference. But like my man Merck said, $100 will. I seen it with the PS. Remember the PS3 came out? And those bastards were telling you had to get another job if you really wanted one and all that other shit. They did everything but drop the price. Now, they dropped the price because Xbox was kicking the shit out of them. I mean, I remember reading an article on the internet when I was at work, and Xbox was talking hella-ish. I remember one of them Xbox articles, they said, yeah, we can go without selling a system for 3 months and we'll still be ahead. I was like, wow. Like, they was talking cash shit. But let me tell you this, though. Ponies, don't get too happy. Because a pony would tell you that they beat Xbox in the PlayStation 3 era. Where that's wrong. They eventually caught up to Xbox in the end because they dropped games like, I think it was Uncharted 2 or, I don't know, some Last of Us. Like, those games, pushing them past it. But come on now, is Sony really going to say they won a gen when they sold, what, Titus, you know all this shit. How many hundreds of millions of PlayStation 2s did they sell compared to the not even, they didn't even sell 100 million PS3s. Remember the network was down for a few months. Like, God dang, yo, that was, whoo, man, that was a bad time. Yeah, that was a tough time for PlayStation. That was a real tough time. Real tough time. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Titus know all that shit. Let me tell you something about Titus. He probably one of those nosy neighbors because he be noticing like everything and pics and videos. Like, bro, this nigga's got eyes like a hawk, bro. He'll see something that nobody was thinking about, and this dude spotted it. I'm like, yo, what is with this dude? Man, I bet you Waldo couldn't hide from your ass for nothing. You got all them damn books reading. Where's Waldo? Motherfucking Titus find him in 5 seconds. There he is, hiding next to that dog. Feed him a bone. Pause. My man Titus, boy, Jesus Christ, man, I ain't gonna hold you, brother. You got them young eyes. That's what it is. That motherfucker. Like they had a video that one of the brothers in the Discord posted. I think it was on Twitter. So a guy was dancing. Some brothers acting sus, and then Titus picked out something that was real strange. And I didn't even see it. I'm like, this brother here, like, yo, how'd you even see that? yo, I'm telling you, Titus, that dude, they be looking at your credit card number when you finna pay, when you ready to square up on the check, and you put your card on the table. Titus is that dude. He'll memorize your credit card number and the security code. Yeah, that nigga Titus, boy. No, Titus, it was not right there. It was not. No, we didn't see that until we had to do a triple, double, quadruple freaking take. When you saw it the first time, you know that nigga don't wear glasses. Motherfucker, Titus can see what you doing next week. He is one of them nosy brothers. But yeah, buddy. So now, although that this price hike for PlayStation, oh shit, he does wear glasses. That motherfucker got that RoboCop vision. So, going back to the price hike of the PlayStation, I don't think it's going to hurt its sales. I mean, right now, it's already leading. And if it's already winning, I'm pretty sure if the gap closed, to a million, couple million, they'll just lower the price. So it's not a big deal, especially for anybody that already has a PlayStation 5. It's a big deal for anyone looking to purchase a PlayStation for Christmas, this holiday season, or whatever going forward. Whoever says, man, yeah, I want to get a PlayStation now, they're like, hey, $50. Look, if you're not going to buy a console over $50, you probably couldn't afford it anyway. But like my man Merck said, if it's $100, yeah, that's a difference, bro. $100, the Rick's got to work 2 hours to get $100. So yeah, that's a problem for me. I work 2 extra hours. Imagine having to work, instead of getting out at 3 o'clock, you got to get out at 5 o'clock because you want a PlayStation. Nah, F that, bro. I'm good. You can have that. I'm straight. I don't, listen, time is money and money is time. 2 extra hours? Oh, hell no. No, freaking no. Don't like it. Stupid. Sucks. PlayStation's getting a little greedy right now. But think about this. You can get greedy when you're in a lead. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than a football team who's up, 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. He ain't got to keep airing it out and throwing for freaking, streak patterns and freaking going to a no-huddle offense. He doesn't have to do that. He's in the lead. He can run the ball. He can punt 2-3 times before, anybody's even worried about it. So, yo, man, that was big. I mean, I don't think it's big. I think Sony going to get that money. I mean, make no mistakes about it. It ain't got nothing to do with a recession. It ain't got nothing to do with inflation. It is just pure greed. What, you think we blind? We can't see a calendar? You telling us we don't see that The Last of Us 1 remake is finna come out in a couple weeks? What, you think we don't see that? You think we don't see that God of War is coming out in 3 months? I mean, come on, man. We ain't stupid. Yo, that shit's so crazy, man. Yeah, you absolutely, Merc. You can switch up. I mean, you ain't got, what? Even if you, Merc, even if you boxing and you ahead on the cards, why swing for the fences to knock this brother out when you already in the lead? You might turn around and get knocked out yourself. So, that's one of the reasons why I was shocked that they gave a release date for God of War. I'm like, yo, why bother? Xbox ain't got nothing coming out. So, why even throw Kratos out there to dead air? At the time that I made those comments that Vaughn reminds me of every single day, that why release it when you don't go up against anything is because at the time they had trouble putting out consoles. I was like, shit, if you can't get a console out there, then why even throw that God of War out there? Why? Why? Listen, I guarantee you to be more people that buy God of War than people who actually play it. A lot of people, even like myself, I bought the collector's edition. I'm just going to sit it on the shelf, and I'm going to buy the game probably physically to have the disc, because I don't trust Sony when it comes to digital games. I don't trust them. I've been burned too many times. I bought the Jackie Robinson edition of MLB The Show, and they told me, hey, all you got to do is put that PS4 Jackie Robinson edition disc inside your PS5, and when you do that, it's going to give you the PlayStation 5 upgrade. Bullshit. That's exactly what it was. Titus, yeah, we might... We'll probably do that. I'll probably give you the digital code inside, because all I'm going to do is just sit the damn thing up there. I ain't going to take all that shit out the box. I ain't got no room down here as it is. Man, I ain't got no damn room down here to be putting all that stuff. I mean, y'all seen a little bit of clips and stuff of my cave. I ain't got no room down here for that shit. Hell no. It's too much shit down here. I mean, look at now. I got a 1/6 scale Batmobile, a Ed 209, a Ghostbusters Ecto 1. It's cluttered. I got to start. You know what I should do? I should use my condo and make a cave out of that. Yeah, that'd be nice. But see, the problem is I'm evicting people, so, God only knows when that's going to happen. But anyway, PlayStation raised their shit. I don't think they're getting desperate. It's just, hey, man, just like me and Merc was saying, when you're in the lead, you can do whatever the hell you want to. Now, the question is, though, what is going to happen with that PSVR 2? That's something I'm wondering, because if they dinging you in the head right now over a PS5 being, what is it, $550? How much you think that VR gonna cost? I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a grip. It's gonna be an actual grip. I mean, you might be looking at it, but here's where I don't mind if the VR is expensive. If that PlayStation VR 2 is compatible with a PC, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a bad idea, because now, you know what I'm saying, you can play those VR games on your PC or whatever. You can use that headset on the PC. Yeah, yo, Ty, my man, he came through. You know what, Ty? I think that PSVR, I think it's gonna be $500, bro. I think it's gonna be $500. Here's why I say it's gonna be $500. You see that because when Sony's up to no good, right? The first thing they start talking about is the tech. Oh, the tech that we have inside this headset, the tech, the eye tracking, the tech, the $500, the tech. We just raised our price, the tech. We got a new controller coming out, the tech. Every time they start talking that tech-ish, that means you bet tech equals tax in this motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you. That's how they roll, man. They get that what's the name going, bro? They about to hit you in the head on that freaking they about to hit you right in the head with that PSVR 2 price tag. I think $500. Now Ty, it might be $350, $400 without the controllers. Hell, just the headset, hell, yeah, it is. That tech tax, Titus. That's exactly what it is. That's what they do. Yeah, buddy. That's what it is. But shout out to my man 21 Gaming. He got me. Everybody knows I got co-signers. I got receipts. 21 Gaming, one of the coolest brothers out here in the Discord, he bet the Rick that the Chicago Bulls was going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And no, not happening. So the bet was that he can get any pair of sneakers off of StockX that he wanted. He wanted some super Kanye fucking weird shit, man. I don't know, man. It was, yeah, he did. He got, remember all those Bull fans that was around the beginning of the year? You know what I'm saying? When the season started, when they won, like, you know what I'm saying, 13 out of 16. Man, where did all those fans go, bro? They made crazy bets. Post Up, Mello, all them Chicago brothers, man, they're going crazy. Talking that crazy-ish. What's wrong with y'all? Man, I tell you, those Chicago brothers, man, they worse than the Cowboy fans. At least Dallas, yeah, we have expectations every year. But damn, we don't go on a limb like, man, these Bulls brothers is betting crazy. Remember, yeah, the Rosen is not like, remember Post Up? Post Up didn't have a, who's the brother that got hurt all the time for the Bulls? I can't think of him. Light-skinned brother. Of course, he's light-skinned. Light-skinned dude. Played for the Knicks. Played for Cleveland. But he couldn't stay healthy. He's like Anthony Davis's brother. No, not Lonzo. No, not him. Not him. Oh, my God. Here comes Matt, the Patriot fan, talking trash. Oh, man. Now, the Cowboys, Matt, listen. I'm going to kill this right here. The Cowboys don't need expectations. They don't need them when you're worth more than any sports team. You don't need it. Cowboys get the merchandise championship every single year. D-Rose, that's who it is, Titus. Derrick Rose. Post Up. And I say the honorable Post Up. The Bachfather. The brother that got me watching Z's show was Post Up. Because back when I first started listening to Next Gen, I used to tune into the show to listen to Post Up argue with Porter Rock and J-Dub. You know what I'm saying? I used to always root for the underdog. So Post Up was stomping these dudes out. Post Up's going back and forth, and I'm like, yo, who's this brother here that's ripping the Xbox, you know, stomping these ponies out? And it was Post. So I started watching the show to hear, you know, Post Up talk, you know, trash to them. That's how I stumbled on to Next Gen, because one day I was just looking at podcasts and stuff, and like my man Matt that's in here too, we were talking about podcasts and stuff and how, you know, the next Xbox was going to do this versus what the PlayStation, and Matt used to always tell me, oh man, it's a PC, so they're cheating, you know, because it's more powerful, this and that. Yeah, hey, look, Derrick Rose was a good MVP, but again, he looked sort of like Anthony Davis. They got sort of like the same haircut, and they got sort of the same injuries. They're always hurt. It's a shame. But the point was that I was going is Post Up never had a Derrick Rose jersey, but he done went to the damn store, Foot Locker, and found himself a 3X DeRozan jersey to put on and floss, and he ain't never had a Derrick Rose jersey. Like, yo, Post was really drinking the Kool-Aid. Yo, Post is crazy, bro. Post Up liking them damn sorry-ass Chicago Bulls. I don't know what's wrong with Post Up. Hey, sorry, Mello. The both of y'all Chicago brothers. Y'all tripping. I need to put what y'all smoking? That Headbanger Boogie or whatever it is y'all smoking. But anyway, that's why the Chicago Bulls fans are delusional. And, you know, yeah, he do. Post do love everything that's Chicago, especially the pizza. You know, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Jesus. This dude said Lori Lightfoot included. My God. So, listen, everybody that just came through here, if you can please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We just have 14 people in here. A couple dropped out, whatever. But, I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Hey, Matt, what do you think about that PlayStation price hike? I know you're in America. It doesn't affect you or me or anybody else. What do you feel about it? Merc, you like that deep dish? Now, see, fortunately, as I go off a little track here, I live in New Haven County, Connecticut. We have the best pizza in the world. Our pizza stomps out New York's pizza. We got Frank Pepe, we got Sally's, we got Abate's, and we have Modern. Ain't nobody touching us. Nobody. I'm sorry, Chicago, New York, y'all ain't touching New Haven pizza. It ain't happening. Ain't happen. They so basically, Matt, the PlayStation has gone up $50 in basically every region that they run except for America. And trust me, I don't think that was by accident. My man Ty said, Cowboy fans been yelling Super Bowl for years, still ain't won. Hey, listen, Ty. Let me tell you something. You're my man and all, but you're gonna stop this Cowboy slander, all right? We're gonna stop this Cowboy slander, all right? God damn it, we're the most valuable franchise. You know, yeah, it's been 26 years, but you know what? I'm also an Atlanta Braves fan, and we didn't win the title for 26 years until last year. We won the World Series. So, guess what? It happens. Yeah, the Eagles did fly. The Eagles, these motherfuckers. And that's what bothers me. That's how I feel that the Cowboys are due. Because the Eagles won the Super Bowl, right? Come on, the Cowboys got to win. Like, I felt the same way when the Nationals won the Super Bowl in baseball. So, Major League Baseball, the Nationals, freaking expansion team that came from Canada because they couldn't afford to have a team, and they go and win the World Series a few years back. That's when I knew my Atlanta Braves was due, bro. We in the same division. I'm like, yo, we're due. We are fucking due. And we were. My man, Lord Gamma. He said, not all Bull fans are crazy. Hey, you know what? No reason why I'm hard on the Bulls fans though, Lord Gamma. You know what? Because I'm a Laker fan, and when I was in high school in the '90s, all the F I heard was Bulls this, Bulls that, Jordan this, Pippen that, Rodman this. I got sick of the cool coach. Freaking, who was the other one? Will Perdue. Then Jordan takes 2 years off. Well, a year and some change in a regular season. And then Shaq and Penny whipped that candy ass. And everybody made an excuse. Oh, he was playing baseball. Oh, he was gambling. Oh, he got his father killed. Like, everybody was saying everything to, like, protect this dude. I'm like, listen, man. And look, Shaq got him. Yeah. I knew you was one of them dudes. I had a rough high school life, bro. It was rough. It was rough being a Laker fan in the 90s because that we were coming down. See, as a Laker fan in the 90s, that's when Magic got HIV and we weren't a really good team. And then but see everything changed in 1996 for the Lakers. After the Bulls won their title, if you remember, that's when Shaq left Orlando and he went to the Lakers. The Lakers traded Vlade Divac to get Kobe Bryant. And then that's when the Lakers started being a good team. But we still didn't win anything until Phil Jackson came out of retirement to coach him. And then we had Glenn Rice, Rick Fox, A.C. Green, Horace Grant. You know, but before that team, I thought the Lakers had a championship caliber team when they had like Eldon Campbell, Shaq, Eddie Jones, Kobe Bryant. Like, that Laker team was deep as hell. And I cannot believe Del Harris, who was the coach at the time, could not win a championship with them. Like, bro, you had Nick Van Exel, Kobe Bryant, Eddie Jones, Shaq, Kobe, oh my God, Anthony Peeler. Like, yo, that team was deep as hell. And I'm like, yo, we can't win. And Eddie Jones was a beast. But Eddie Jones was holding Kobe back. You see, because Eddie was a swingman. He was a small forward. He was a guard. So Eddie Jones would be starting, and then they'd bring Kobe in off the bench. Like, if you notice, Kobe Bryant only averaged like 7 points in his first year as a rookie because he was playing behind Eddie Jones. And then you had Nick Van Exel, who was a beast of a guard. Like, yo, Nick the Quick, he was the man. Yo, them Laker teams was good. So the Lakers, the only thing I can say about the Lakers is we broke up a lot of our teams way before we should have. We should have never traded Brandon Ingram to get Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis was going to be a free agent anyway that next year. So we got rid of all our young guys, the Lonzos, the Josh Harts, Ingram, all of those dudes, and draft picks to get a guy in Anthony Davis who can't even stay healthy. And we could have got him for free. We could have just signed him as a free agent. And we traded away all our young talent. And I look, and years after we win the title, we lose Caruso. They got rid of Kuzma, got rid of KCP. Like, bro, we started getting rid of all the good young players we had. All because LeBron's pulling the strings. So, no, I do not mind if we trade LeBron James. In fact, I look forward to it. Because LeBron's got to realize something. He ain't going to stay like he is forever. Eventually, he will decline. And when he starts declining and he wants his sorry-ass son to come and play with him, they're going to be like telling both of them motherfuckers, go back to Cleveland. Get out of here. And take Anthony Davis with you. Listen. Whoa. Listen. The Bulls beat an HIV-infected Magic Johnson in that finals, all right? We're just going to keep that a buck. That's what happened. All right? So let's not go crazy here. I'll take you guys down memory lane. I lived that. I lived that game one that the Lakers won when Magic had a triple dub on Jordan. One of my backgrounds for one of my first shows. You see Magic down on the block, backing Jordan down. Jordan can't do nothing about it. Magic gave Jordan that work. That's right. Yeah, look. Yeah, LeBron got us a ring, but listen, Ty, see, you're not a Laker fan, so you got to understand this. It's never about one ring, Ty. It's not about one ring. When you're a Laker fan, when you got 17 of them things up in the rafters, it's about more than one. We're always about repeats, three-peats. That's what the Lakers do. So one title is not going to quench the thirst of a Laker fan. It's just not going to happen. So, bottom line is, Laker is the best franchise ever. There's absolutely nothing to argue about there. Magic Johnson is better than Jordan, and Magic Johnson is better than LeBron James. I say this every day. I say it every night after I say my prayers. This is a fact. There's nothing to get me think different. I don't think LeBron or Jordan is even better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, another Laker. Yeah, I'm probably in my feelings, but I don't care. So, Lord Gamer says, oh God, Jesus. Here we go. Oh my God. Yes, it was for them. Y'all was dry and struggling. Oh my God. All right, let's move on to football here. All right, today the Cowboys had some problems. One of the best left tackles in football, Tyron Smith, tore his hamstring off the bone. Now, the Cowboys decided this offseason to trade away one of our best tackles, and Lyle Collins. Lyle Collins is a right tackle, but he's left-handed, so he'll definitely fit right in as a left tackle. So, long story short, Tyron Smith gets hurt. Now the Cowboys need a left tackle, and we're in trouble. Dak Prescott just came off an injury the season before last, and now he's probably going to be running for his life again. This is a shame. This hurts if you're a Cowboy fan by losing Tyron Smith. I was shocked that it happened. I don't understand this. If anybody in the chat that knows football, have you ever heard of your team having one of their veteran linemen practicing in the middle of a week? Like, veteran linemen don't practice. Bro, they sit around with the jersey and you know, drinking water or something. Like, they don't be on the field. Like, I don't understand what the hell Tyron Smith was practicing for on a damn Wednesday. Like, what the hell? We ain't got no damn game coming up. It's all preseason BS. But there you have it. Now we're in trouble. It's a mess. There ain't nothing I can do. I mean, it's sad to see, because now we might be in trouble. I cannot have the Eagles winning that division. I can't have the Eagles with a better record than the Cowboys. I can't have the Giants having a better record than the Cowboys. I can't have the Redskins. Yes, I call them the Redskins, having a better record than the Cowboys. I can't have it. Can't have it. No. Yes, I am a Cowboy fan through and through. Hell, I got a star over my damn fireplace. Yes, I love the DCBs. Those my dudes. Listen, we don't win a damn thing. But, hey, can't you tell, Merc, that I'm a Cowboy fan? I'm delusional at times. I'm always think I'm winning when I'm losing. This is what I do. This is terrible. Listen, most Xbox fans are Cowboy fans. We're not winning right now, but we will soon. We will. You know, the Patriots have dominated the league over the last 20 years. Now it's time for somebody else to. That's all I'm saying. Hey, eventually empires fall. The Lakers had to fall eventually from the 80s. Mike Tyson eventually got knocked out. Brock Lesnar eventually got beat up. You know, Michael Jackson had an album flop. You don't stay on top forever, bro. It just happens. You know, I'm 6'7". I won't be 6'7" forever. I'm going to get old. I'm going to shrink. I'll be 6'5" in 10 years. You never stay the same, bro. Everything changes with age. That's just what it is. And there's nothing we can do about it. But I tell you what has changed. What has changed is the video game industry has changed. He got old Lion P, Phil Spencer, they call him. Or Uncle Phil, if you like him. Or Mr. Spencer, if you're nasty. Phil's talking about, you know, exclusives and exclusivity in the gaming industry. I remember Saturday morning I did a show. And I was telling this same very audience that exclusives, they're not going to make you no money. Because you own it, Pusha P. Bro, Pusha Berg said, Pusha P. Yo, think about this. How can exclusives make money? And I'm not picking on PlayStation. Let's just take PlayStation, for example, right? So, Sony has Horizon Forbidden West, right? We didn't see much of it in the MPD. It's Elden Ring came out, and Elden Ring stomped out everything. Elden Ring's still stomping people out. But think about this. Elden Ring comes out, Horizon Forbidden West is nowhere to be found in the NPD charts. Maybe some places like in the UK or whatever, you know, the same people that Sony's fucking and raising their prices up. But other than that Forbidden West died because of Elden Ring. And the fact that Elden Ring has sold around 17 million copies, being a multi-plat game, multi-platform, I think that's where you need to go if you want these games, especially single-player games, to be successful. Now, multiplayer games can be successful as an exclusive because you have more people playing them and playing together. All makes sense. Can I interest you in Madden? Can I interest you in NBA 2K? Can I interest you in formerly known as FIFA? If you have a game that is on one single platform, and yes, I understand that FIFA and 2K and Madden are not on exclusive, but they do very well for each platform they are. Remember, there's no cross playing on those games, and you still have a whole lot of traffic with those games. And Ty says 17 million, not even a year. 17. Listen to what Ty just wrote there. Ty has just told you that Elden Ring has sold 17 million copies. Horizon Forbidden West wish they sold 17 million copies. They wish they can sell 17 million. The only platform that is going to sell you 17 to 20 million copies of their first party-ish is Nintendo. They're the only ones that's going to do that. Because those Nintendo dudes they're marks for that Nintendo stuff. Nintendo could sell farts in a jar and their fans will go out and buy it. But everybody knows that those PlayStation loyalists are not loyal to the first-party games. We saw the statistics. Nobody's making this up. That's a fact. Point being said, you got 117 million PlayStation 4s out in the wild. You got about 20 million PS5s. Those games were cross-platform on what? Horizon Forbidden West. Cross-platform. It was on PS4 or PS5. It didn't sell 17 million. It's on more than Well, what is it? Put those things back in your what's the name, kid? So, what does that tell you? Think about this. Yeah, I didn't play Elden Ring at launch, Lord Gamma. What I did though is I had to finish Forbidden West before I went and I started playing Elden Ring. To me, Horizon Forbidden West is my game of the year so far. I think Forbidden West looked better than any game that came out this year. I thought it was smooth. I liked the gameplay. Now, the story, I'm not going to say the story is the best, but it kept me interested in the story. When I played Horizon Zero Dawn, I skipped through so many cutscenes, so many cinematics because I got tired of hearing this chick. I'm like, yo, I can't take it no more. I cannot take Aloy. I was pressing the button to fast forward. I was pressing fast forward so much that I had to go back and watch YouTube cutscene because I missed it. Because I didn't want to see it in real time. I'm like, yo, I'm tired. I just fought this Dinobot. I don't want to hear what I could have did better. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, Zero Dawn was bad. The story was bad. It dragged. Dragged like an old man's nuts across the concrete. It was bad. But back to, I digress. What Ty was saying was 17 million, right, in Elden Ring. Forbidden West isn't going to make those numbers. They're not going to sell 17 million. How could you not sell 17 million of Forbidden West when you got 117 million PS4s and you got 20 million PS5s? What the hell is the problem? Why can't you sell it? Yo, that's crazy. And they'll sit here and beat on their chest. We got the best first play, fucking third person storytelling, first party. PlayStation's king. I can't tell. Good old Last of Us 2. Won a bunch of awards, which is bullshit because Ghost of Tsushima was better. Last of Us 2. They talked about how great The Last of Us 2 was, right? Oh, the game is so great. It looks wonderful. Oh my God. And they even had Xbox guys capping for it. Phil and them saying, wait, we can't make a game like this. This is just stupendous. Oh my God. This Last of Us 2 is just, man, it's crack cocaine rolled up in a joint dipped in honey. That's how good this Last of Us 2 is. It sold 10 million copies. 10 million copies sold for The Last of Us 2. I want you to put this in perspective here. 120 million PS4s, 10 million Last of Us 2 sold. 120, 10 million. 120, 10 million. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but that is sorry as hell. If you're talking about selling your first party, if you're talking about console sellers, those PlayStation first party games aren't the console seller. The Call of Duty was the console seller. The 2Ks, the GTAs, those were the console sellers for the PlayStation. Because people play that more than they're playing God of War, more than they're playing Spider-Man, more than they're playing Forbidden West, more than they're playing Ratchet and Clank, Returnal. All of these games that I'm not saying they're bad games. I did not fucking say that one time. They are not bad games. All I'm saying is Sony needs to broaden their horizon. No pun intended. They need to broaden their horizon, and they have to get those first-party bangers on other platforms. It's not going to work. The same way that Phil is looking at his Call of Duty, the same way that he's looking at Overwatch, Diablo, saying that he's not going to pull them off PlayStation. If PlayStation really wanted those games to do well, and we saw what happened when PlayStation tried to sell those games on PC, the only one that was successful, really, was Horizon Zero Dawn. That was successful selling on PC. So, which brings me to this. Do you think Sony would eventually start putting their first-party games through PC Game Pass as the other platform without it going on console? You see what I'm saying? Because that's how they did with the Death Stranded. They said, all right, Death Stranded is in PC Game Pass, but you can't play it on the Xbox console. Hey, Titus, look. You say no, right? And I'm not saying yes. It's more like a hypothetical. It's a what if. You watch that dog shit show on Disney Plus. What if? What if PlayStation decides we need to put this in PC Game Pass to get more people to play it? What if? Because not enough people are buying it. You know it. I know it. It's not enough. No, hey, listen. Yeah, Ty, my man. See, Titus, fuck you. You can't agree with me, but Ty does. Ty wins this round. Yo, Berg told Titus to shut up. But think about it, guys. Eventually, you got to broaden your horizon. If you think that you are going to sell your first-party games on the more expensive system and you're going to sell more of them that way, you're tripping. I don't care what you're saying. You are tripping. Tripping. Hey, listen, Titus. They're saying the same thing about Death Stranded that they said about MLB The Show. Same shit. Well, we're not responsible for it because, we didn't publish the game. And hey, look, the bottom line is Xbox players got their claws on it. When the PlayStation community is mad, when there's any type of achievement for a PlayStation console exclusive. Once you start popping those Death Stranded achievements, those MLB The Show achievements, yeah, there are tears of a pony falling down your face when that happens. They're falling down. They are mad. Yo, them PlayStation fanboys are heated, bro. Man, fuck, they can have Death Stranded. We don't want it anyway. F. Kojima. He's making a game for Xbox. Like, yo, they was really going after this dude. He was getting death threats. Like, yo, this was crazy. Man, my God. Hey, listen, Titus says, I ain't saying they mad or nothing, but those were special cases, though. Well, here's what I'd say to those special cases, my man Titus. Those special cases had those PlayStation dudes in a bad headspace. They was mad. Now, to be fair, those PlayStation guys was almost as mad as guys like my man Max City was when Phil was up there saying that, hey, we're keeping COD multiplat. Max City lost his mind when that happened. Max City went on freaking Boomstick show and he said, I'm tired of supporting Xbox. They don't give us anything. They're putting COD on all the PlayStation shit. Oh, man. My man Mac was pissed. But, he's a passionate bot. Hey, man, look. Listen, here's the thing. At the end of the day, fellas and ladies, because there are some ladies in the chat, at the end of the day, this is a business. And you have to do what's best for business. Even if that means pissing off your fan base, raising the price of your console, raising the price of your games $10, putting your first-party games on a rival subscription service, both on console and PC. See where I'm going here? Like, PlayStation is a mess right now, bro. They are trying everything to get their stuff on different platforms. So when the British brother, what's his name? The guy at PlayStation, the one that wears that hairstyle like he's 20. You know his name. I can't think of his name right now. He wrote a hell of a statement today. He basically said, hey, look, I'm raising prices. You guys can either take it or leave it. Fuck you, I'm in the lead. That's basically what he said. Jim Ryan, that's his name. Lion Ryan, there we go. So Jim Ryan and his British ass, he got up there and he told you, look, I'm going to have a price hike. And fuck it, look, it's a recession. Oh, by the way, 6 months ago I told y'all we were making money and that we weren't selling the system at a loss anymore. Remember that shit? What happened? What the hell? Did the plant that had the chips that make the PS5 just burn down overnight or something? Because wasn't this brother just saying how PlayStation 5 is actually making money now and that it's you're not selling it at a loss? What the hell happened? A recession shouldn't matter. Inflation. You was making money on it for over a year. Now you got to raise the price? Folks, that is just being greedy. That is called an opportunist. He's an opportunist. You know why they raised the price? Number one, because they can. Number two, because they can. Number three, Last of Us 1 remake's coming out. Number four, God of War Ragnarok is coming out. That's the whole point. A lot of people are missing the boat. They're saying, oh man, they raised the price. Man, it's strategically done. Who's going to say no? Who's going to say no? Think about this. If you waited in line, right? Let's say that you couldn't get a PlayStation or an Xbox. Let's say that it's bad as it was in 2020. You got people waiting outside, right? To get this, either one of the systems. And finally, GameStop lets you in at 2 people at a time, right? So finally, you waited all night. You're next in line. You get inside the store. They tell you, hey, you got you want to hold your pre-order. It's going to be $550 instead of $500. Are you walking out of there not pre-ordering this shit? Or are you going to say, hey, that's fine. I waited in the line. Fuck it. I might as well get it. I'm in school. I might as well learn. I'm telling you right now, 9.9 out of 10 is going to say, fuck it. I'm going to pay the extra $50. And that's how you got to look at this. You know, $50 is not going to make you move from buying a console. You know, $50 is not going to do it. But like Merck said earlier, $100 will. Now, if you got up there and they told you, yo, I need $100 extra for this system, then you probably start squirming and be like, yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. That's $100. So, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to call my mother for a loan or something. Because this ain't working. Because but all I know is like if it's like $50, you're gonna be like, it's only $50. You know, $50. You can handle $50. $50 is the problem. When you start talking $100, that's the problem. That's when you gotta just walk the hell away. You say, man, what are these dudes trying to do to me? Extra $100. But you know, that's the world we live in here. People gonna get you, man. It's no different. Car prices are up too. To be fair, you know, I'm a bot, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's just what it is, bro. You know, I $50 not gonna change my mind. You know, like when I had my third son, and he was like, man, how do you feel? You know, you got 3 kids now. You know, is the money gonna be tighter? I'm like, it really ain't no difference between 2 kids and 3 kids. It's the same shit. You know, especially if they're all boys like they are. You just say, hey, look, when this one gets bigger, you can just do the hand-me-down thing. Unfortunately for me, freaking Pudge ended up being bigger than both of them. So, you know, he got that brown gene. But at the end of the day, there ain't no difference. There ain't no damn difference between 3 kids compared to 2. There's not. Nobody gives a shit. Yeah, $50 sucks. You know what that means? That means a lot of people are going to be buying PlayStations and ain't going to be able to buy one of the games. The game's $70, so they spend the $5.50. They can be like, fuck, I ain't got enough to buy the game. Astrobots it is. That's what they say. Hey, fuck it, we'll play Astrobots. Oh, man. Woo, buddy. I'd like to thank y'all that came through tonight. I appreciate it. Anytime I go live, my man Ty, Merck, Titus, you know, they come through. My man Gamma showed up today. Appreciate that. You know, there's a few of my regular. Matt came through. You know, I didn't see my brother tonight. You know, he must be, you know, I don't know. He probably, today would have been my grandfather's birthday, so he's probably out celebrating. We had to take that cemetery trip, you know, every 25th of August. You know, that's just what it is. So, salute to him. And I was, before we go, I did want to talk a little bit about Gamescom. I didn't like it. I thought it was a little bit boring. You know, I just say that today, not yesterday was. Well, yeah, yesterday was kind of. Oh man, look, today sucked. All right, there's no way to. Yeah, thank you, Titus. Yeah, there's no way to say it. God, it was bad. All right, it was bad. It sucked. It sucked. And they said that was the what? Hey Titus, wasn't that the Futures Game Show or was that yesterday? The Future Game Show. If that's the future of games, we're all in trouble. If that's the future of games, I might have to turn this joint to an all sports podcast because man, but I got to give it to PlayStation though, man. Yeah, that was yesterday. The future games, yeah, the future lames. It was bad, but here's what I will say though. I want to thank PlayStation for giving us some material to talk about because it was slow in the gaming streets. Imagine that you have a week of Gamescom and the video game news and excitement is still, it's hollow. You know what I mean? I mean, what was everybody talking about? It was talking about, what was that game? It looked kind of like Devil May Cry, the Lies of P. So they was talking about Lies of P. That was, bro, that's the only thing people talked about. In that other game by Xbox where the guns be cursing and stuff, I mean, I don't know what that's about. I can't let my kids play it, you know. But I am a little worried that this is a Gamescom week, and so far, today's show made me not want to game at anything. I'm like, yo, you know what? Please, you can have that. You can have all of that. Get it out of here. High on life. All right, high on life. That's it. Yeah, the guns were cursing each other out, using the F word and stuff. I mean, I dig it. You know what I want, though? And I say that because I'm subscribed to Paramount Plus. I want another Beavis and Butthead game. I used to like Beavis and Butthead. You know, I still watch that before I go to bed. And that shit was before its time. You know, South Park, they owe royalties to Beavis and Butthead. Family Guy. Oh, because, you know, they're kind of like the OGs. I know The Simpsons was on Tracy Ullman in '89 or whatever. But yeah, man, you know, yeah. You're right. They say that. See, I never played Bloodborne 2, but it does look amazing. Like I seen like clips of Bloodborne, and I was like, hey, that game looks good. You know, I want to play it. But then when they told me it was a Souls game, I said I'd rather cut my dick off. I don't want to play no Souls game, man. Oh my God, please, no, God, no, no Souls games, please. Man, that Elden Ring has ruined my life. I'm sorry. I will make it my business to say something bad about Elden Ring every show. Yeah, Titus, it was made by the Rick and Morty people, so I guess that, hey, man. I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but from what I watched, the guns were cursing each other out. And I'm like, man, they're using personification and freaking weapons. All right, that'll work. I guess. Fuck, I don't know. Shit, what do I know, right? Oh, man. Yo, Titus said he ain't playing that S. Well, Titus, what are you going to play? Yeah, hey, look, you know, Titus, it's funny you say that, right? I think somebody commented on the guns talking. I was like, hey, look, Aloy do the same thing. She talks through the whole freaking joint. The whole ish, Aloy does. She talks through the whole thing, man. And it's starting to make me be like, yo, what's wrong with her? Jeez. Every time I look at you, mumbling something. Oh, I gotta get this going. I think Nathan Drake used to talk to himself too. Nathan Drake used to talk to himself. Who else? Oh, Jesus. Here goes Titus. With his love for white women. My man said Aloy had a... Yeah, Deacon did talk a lot too. Yes, he did. Yeah, Deacon did talk a lot to himself. He said Phil Spencer got the Bot brothers confused. Oh man, Phil's the funny dude, man. So I say that to say this. It is about that time. And I want to thank everybody that came through. And we're gonna do it again Saturday. I like them Saturday morning joints. Because the Saturday morning joints, after I come from my jog or I cut the grass or something, yeah, it's past my bedtime. Past my bedtime. Definitely for sure. Yo, Merc, Ty, Titus, Gamma, Matt, everybody that came through, appreciate that. We're going to do it again on Saturday. You might catch me on one of the Next Gen's podcasts, depending on when he goes live. Yeah, I got to get up in the morning, brother. I got 5 miles to do, man. All right. I appreciate everybody that showed out. Click the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. We do it again definitely on Saturday. Or maybe tomorrow. Or we might have a late night with Ricky Brown. Tomorrow. About 11:30, 12. Where I get to give you the uncensored version of stuff. So, all right, everybody. Appreciate y'all coming out.